Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me for today's routine of stretching and a little bit of exercise. For today's video, I wanted to switch the way I was doing it to see if it works better for some folks. I know that some people have been having a bit of technical difficulties with my videos, where it is cutting in and out or freezing or just being completely cut off altogether. And the purpose of these videos obviously is not to add any more frustration to your day. We're actually trying to do the opposite and help you with your mental health during this time. So for today, I'm actually pre-recording this video, and then I'm going to be posting it to the Facebook page at 11, so the normal time. However, so I won't be actually live at 11. So hopefully you're still able to follow along and this works okay. Maybe hopefully it even works a little bit better for some folks. I want to let you know that I will still be available to answer questions about the video, about the routine or the exercises during this time. So feel free to still post your questions in the comment section of this video, and I will be checking from 11 until 12 those questions and try to get my answers to you as quickly as possible. So hopefully this works a little better. We're going to try it a little bit differently. If we don't like it, we can reevaluate that afterwards. So like usual, I'll give you a bit of time to set up your space. All you really need is a bit of space between your screen and where you're going to be exercising, about an arm's length to the side and out to the front. We will be using the chair today, so go ahead and grab your chair as well as your towel. We're going to be doing some exercises with our towel today as well, and also a little bit with our weights. So go ahead and grab whatever you're using. Grab your peaches and your Bing cherries or your Campbell's soup or whatever you've got at home. We're going to be throwing some weights in there as well. So we will get started. But before we get into the exercise portion, I want to start with just a bit of a breathing exercise, maybe get ourselves a little bit grounded, bring ourselves into the present moment so that we are feeling ready to move our bodies. So one thing that I'm hearing a lot of people are kind of missing out on, myself included, during this difficult time is hugs. So hugging other people has its benefits. It can release endorphins in our brains when we're hugging other people. But I'm here to tell you that we can actually give ourselves this benefit by doing this to ourselves. So we're going to do a little breathing hug exercise. And it just looks like this. So standing nice and tall, feet together, shoulders down and relaxed. And you're just going to wrap your arms around your body. Give yourself a nice big hug. As big as you can, reach around to the back of your shoulders. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Feel the warmth of your hug. And we're just going to take a couple deep breaths here. You can close your eyes if you like. Sending yourself some self-compassion. And on your next inhale, slowly bringing your arms out to the side, nice and wide. Exhale, bring it back into that nice, tight squeeze. So inhale. Exhale. You can stay here for one breath. Nice deep breath in. Through the nose all the way to the belly. Release it. And on your inhale, open it up, feel the stretch. Exhale and hug. Just moving at your own rhythm. All right, I'm going to do one more breath from the hugging position. All right, drop it down. Hopefully you're feeling settled and ready to go. You can kind of shake that off, get the energy back up, because we're going to get started now with our cardiovascular warm-up. We've got a few exercises, and then we will jump right into the stretching and the exercise portion of today. So, all right, the first one we're going to do, you need a bit of space in front of you. We're going to be kicking those legs out in front of us. It looks like this. Arms come up over the head, and as you bring them down, kick that right leg out. You want to keep a nice bend in your knee. You don't want to overextend your knee, so make sure you keep it a little bit bent. And then we're just going to switch sides. So arms come up, kick that leg out. And we are going to pick the pace up a little bit as we move. The purpose of the warm-up here is to raise the heart rate a little bit. Get that blood flowing. Also get a rush of those endorphins flowing in our brain. Pick up that pace just a little bit. You're really swinging your arms out and back. All right, keep it going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the arms down, catch the breath, grab a drink of water. And we'll move right into our next exercise, which are called wood choppers. We did this one on Wednesday with weight. This time we're going to do it without. So feet are just about shoulder width apart. You're going to have your hands clasped together. You're going to reach up high over one shoulder, and in one smooth motion, you're going to bring your arms down and across your body and back up. So they're called wood choppers because you can imagine that this is like you're chopping wood with an axe. We'll just repeat this motion on one side before switching to the other. You want to keep the arms nice and straight as you're doing this. Three more times. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So, nice deep breath in. Clasp the hands. Reach up over the other shoulder. And down and chop. And back up. This exercise, we're really involving all areas of the body, our arms, our upper body, our core, as well as our legs. It's a really good warm-up. Remember to keep those arms nice and straight as you're swinging them. Three more times. And 1, 2, and 3. Whew, shake it off. Grab some water. Next one, lateral steps with arm swings. So this one we've done before. I will demonstrate how this works. So again, you're gonna have your arms up straight over your head, and as you're bringing your arms down with one leg, you're going to step back and bend. So as you come back up, bring the arms up, and then we'll go to the other side, just like that. And we will rotate sides. If you're having trouble with balance on this one, you can leave the arms out of it. You can actually just use your chair for balance. So you're just doing the step back part of it. All right, once more on either side. 1 and 2 and done. Catch your breath. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna move right into the next exercise, which is just a simple squat. So, feet nice and wide, just a little bit beyond shoulder width apart. Hands to center for some balance. Now I'm just going to drop it down nice and low and push back up. Strong on your legs. Push, drop it down and push. You can use the chair for balance if you need. Keep it going, almost there. 3 more, 3, and 2. Last one, push up nice and strong, and relax. All right, last one here for our cardio warm-up is called the boxer shuffle. And this is kind of similar to just jogging on the spot, except for we're not actually going to be lifting our feet up off the ground. Basically, so you want to have your hands out to your side as if you're going for a jog, nice soft bend in the knees. And you're just going to be shifting the weight from either side, keeping your toes planted on the ground the entire time. So you're just lifting the heel and rotating. And we can start to pick up the pace here a little bit. You're basically just pivoting on your toe, shifting your weight from your right hip to your left hip. And I'm going to pick it up just a little bit. Basically just bouncing from side to side here, like a boxer getting ready to go into the ring. My toe isn't leaving the floor, my feet are not leaving the floor. You pick it up even further if you need. All right, we're gonna keep this going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it off. Whew, we are going to get into some stretching now. So we're gonna work our way from the top down today. So starting with our neck, just doing some stretching. Again, lots of tension. A lot of us hold a lot of tension in our neck and our upper shoulders, even in our upper back area. So stretching this area constantly, almost every day, is a really good way to relieve a little bit of that stress or that tension. So we're gonna just do some neck rolls, which we've done before, but this time we're gonna do a full rotation of the neck. So you can start by tipping your head to the front, tucking that chin in. You let your arms hang, shoulders are relaxed. And slowly you're just going to tip your head over to one side, and then we are going to tip it all the way back so that you're staring up towards the ceiling, slowly working your way to the other shoulder, and then slowly in one fluid motion down and across your chest. And just repeating this motion. Go nice and slow. If there's any part that feels painful to you, you can just stop yourself there. You shouldn't feel any pain. Just a nice slow stretch in your neck and your upper shoulders. You can close your eyes and just relax here. Keep it going for one more rotation, and then we're just going to switch directions. All right, when you come back to that center position of your chest, just change the direction that you've been rotating. Same thing, going the other way, nice and slow. Feeling like your head is heavy. All right, one more time. When you come back to center, bring your head back up, open your eyes, and let's move on to the next exercise, which targets our upper traps. which is the muscle that connects our neck to the upper portion of our shoulder. So this one is probably familiar to you guys. Take your right arm, push it down. You are forcing your shoulder and your arm down towards the floor. And then with the other hand, you're gonna reach up overhead and just gently pull your head until you feel that stretch in the top part of your neck. Just hold it here. Allow the muscle some time to just open up. Okay, and now gently release, bring your head back up to center. Same thing, other side, left arm pushes down towards the floor. Right arm comes up, tip the head towards the right. And just breathe into the stretch. Imagine that you are sending your oxygen to the muscle you are stretching, and allow yourself to just relax into the stretch even further. All right, and you can let this go in 3, 2, 1, and release it. All right, grab a drink of water because we are going to move right into some exercises now using our weights. So go ahead, grab your soup cans or your weights or whatever you've been using. And just like Wednesday, our routine is going to kind of combine a few movements together. So we'll start nice and simple, and then we'll slowly add in to those movements. So grabbing the weights here. All right, so we are going to start with our arms, at a 90-degree angle. Our palms are facing together, so the weights are right almost in front of our forehead here. So 90-degree angle, and just like we did on Wednesday, we're gonna start with some pulses. So that's just a gentle bounce. Not too big, just engaging some of the muscles in our shoulders and our arms here. All right, keep it going. And as you start to feel your shoulders really start to work, we're gonna add in the next move. So we're gonna keep this going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the next part, we're just going to maintain that bend in our arm, open our chest up nice and wide, just like this. And then bring it back to closed. So nice and slow going out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Back together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4, close, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. Keep this pace going. 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. A couple more times, and then we're actually going to pick up the pace a little bit. All right, and 1 and 2. So picking up the pace now, and open, closed, open, closed. Keep going. Open, closed, open, closed, closed. 3 more times, we can do it. And 1, and 2, and 3. Bring it back, drop it down. You can drop the weights, grab your water, catch your breath. We're going to build on this movement now, so we're targeting our arms, our shoulders, as well as the upper portion of our back. So when you feel ready, pick those weights right back up. We'll get right into the next movement, and we're going to start from the same spot as the last exercise. So starting from a 90-degree angle, and we're just going to start with our pulses. So just a gentle bounce. All right, and in 3, 2, 1, open up. Close it back up. And on the next open, we're going to push up over our head so it looks like this. The whole movement, starting from in front, open it up, push it overhead, and down, together. So we'll start nice and slow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, push up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, together, 2, 3, 4. Again, open, 2, 3, 4, push up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, together, 2, 3, 4. Let's speed it up now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. Remember, you can take breaks as you need them. One more time, and out, and up, and down, together. Drop it down, shake it off. All right. Grab some water here. All right, so when you're ready, grab those weights again. This time, you're going to have your palms facing the ceiling. You're just holding the weights parallel to the floor. And what we're going to do, you're going to start with the weight nice and close to your body. So as close to as your chest as you can. You're just about at chest level here with the weights. And we are just going to leave our palms facing the ceiling and just push and extend our arms out and back in. So 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way in. And just keep this movement going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. And in, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to breathe as you're doing this. You can really feel the backs of my shoulders and my upper back engaging in this one, especially as my arms are outstretched. Out and in. Last time, push out. Hold it here. Keep holding, you can do it. Pull it back in. Drop it down, grab your breath. Okay. Next one we're going to do are called tricep extensions. So grab your weights here again. And what we're going to do is we're just going to extend our arms up over, way over our heads, nice and straight, and then you're going to bend at the elbow, bring the weights behind your head. And then this is actually the starting position. So you can press those weights together if you need. And we're just going to extend up over our head and bend back to the starting position. So push up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Let's pick up the pace And 1, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Last time here, up, 2, down, 2. Drop those weights. All right. We are going to move on to some core exercises. So grab the weights again, and from standing, what you're going to do is you're just going to drop your arms down in front of you. The weights are actually just resting on the top part of your thigh. And we're just going to, keeping our back nice and straight and our chest open, we're just going to slide the weight down the front part of our thigh till about halfway. Don't go to your knee, just above your knee. And then push back up. Slide the weights to your side. And tip to the right. Slide that weight down the right thigh. Back up. Left side. You can actually have the weight touching your legs this entire movement. From the top, in the front. Slide the weights down the front, engaging the back, squeeze your core, push back up, bring it to the side, tip to the right, squeeze, back up, left, squeeze, back up to the front. Tip forward, engage your core, to the side, right, up, left, push back up to the front. One more time. To the right, and up, to the left, and up. Okay. All right, let's move on to our legs now. And so this is the part where we're going to be using our towels as well as our chair. So have your chair just in the middle of your space. You're going to take your towel, lay it out on the floor just behind your chair. All right, sorry, before we get to that, it's important to stretch before we engage some of those big muscles in our legs. So we're going to actually just start with a hamstring stretch. And so this one, your right leg is going to go over top of your left. Feet stay together, flat on the floor. And then we are just tipping forward from the waist until we feel that stretch down the back of our legs, all the way down. Let your arms hang, let your head hang. Breathe into this stretch. And coming up in 3, 2, 1, push it up. Same thing other side, left foot goes over top of right. Nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, tip forward from the waist, drop the arms, drop the head. And coming back up in 3, 2, 1, and push back up. One more stretch we're going to do just to open up our inner thighs and our groin area. Grab your chair for balance if you want. Take a nice large step out to either side. And we are just going to bend the right knee, keep the left leg straight. Sink into that right hip just a little bit, just until you can feel that stretch down the inside of your left leg. back up using that right leg. We're gonna sink to the other side now. So bend the left knee, right leg is straight, foot is flat on the ground. Just a gentle bend until you can feel that nice stretch. All right, push up on that left leg, so we're coming back up to center. Bring your legs back together. Now you can grab that towel again. Place it out on the ground behind your chair. What we're going to do is one foot goes onto the towel and one foot is off. Chair is in front for balance. And we're just going to bend your knees just slightly. So you're just almost like you're about to take a seat. And what you're going to do with your toe pointed on the towel, you're just going to push out, almost as if you're taking a stride with a pair of skates or rollerblades, and pull it back in. So maintain that bend in your leg, in both of your legs throughout this entire exercise. And out, in, if you want a bit of extra challenge, you can bring your hands out, up overhead if you want, really challenging your legs and your core, or you can use that chair for balance. 3 more times. 1, and in, out, in, last time, push it out, pull it in, come back to standing. Shake out that leg. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side now. So grab your towel, flip it over, other side. Left foot is on a towel, right foot is on the floor. Bend your knees, grab that chair for balance, and push out with that toe, and bring it back in. Just gonna move over a bit so you guys can see. Push it out. Always maintaining the bend in both of your knees. Three more times, and out, in, out, pull it back, last time, push it out, pull it back, stand up nice and tall, grab a sip of water. Okay, so one more exercise, very similar, using the towel. We did something like this on Wednesday. They're called duck lunges. So it's basically the same exercise, except for now we're going to be pushing our toe back behind our body while maintaining a bend in our left leg. So right toe is on the towel, right foot is on the floor, hands for balance on the chair. Bend into your knees, and you're just going to push your toe straight out behind your body and pull it back. So you're staying nice and low and balanced throughout this entire exercise. Three more times, almost there. Pull it back in, stand back up. Take a nice deep breath. Move that towel over to the other side. All right, this time, left foot is on the towel, right foot is on the floor. Hands are on the chair. Sink down into that bend. Bring your upper body just slightly forward over top of your knees for balance. And then push that toe back. Nice and strong, pull it back in. You're just sliding it out on the floor. Three more times. Last time, push it out, pull it in, and we're done. All right, good job. I know my legs are feeling a little bit of burn, so hopefully you guys are too. All right. So we're gonna end off just focusing on the lower part of our legs, so our calves, our ankles, and the front part of our shin. You can do this from seated, so go ahead, grab a seat. All right, and you can sit with your back right up against the back of the chair. Take this opportunity to grab a nice deep breath. All right, and what we're going to do, they're called toe pointers, and what we're going to do is just kick out both of our legs out in front of us, up off the floor, and you're just going to point your toes out. As you point them out, you'll feel that stretch more towards the front part of your leg, and then you're going to pull them back. Try to pull your toes back towards your body. Feel that stretch in your calves as well as your ankles. Point them out and bring them back. Out and back. We're also engaging our quad muscles in this. We're using them just to keep our legs up off the floor. Three more times, point them out and in. Two more times, out, in. Last time, pull them back, drop them down. Grab a nice deep breath. Send yourself a little congratulations. You've come to the end of our exercise routine for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I know I'm finding the benefits of this as well, so hopefully you guys are too. And like usual, so go ahead and grab some water. Like usual, we're going to end off with a bit of breathing. Okay, and then at the end, I will let you guys know what today's question is for participation. Again, for anybody joining us for the first time, this is so that we know that you're following along, and you can actually use participation in our programming throughout this time to still qualify yourself for a free 6-month gym membership at the Y. So you just do that by watching and following along and answering the questions of 3 videos per week. So because we're doing things a little bit different and this isn't actually a live video, you can still post your answers to the question in the comment section of this video, as well as you could send me a private message on Facebook or send me an email. Those things all work. So for today's breathing exercise, it is called the stop exercise. So whatever you're doing right now, I just want you to stop and stand and breathe. And I want you to focus on where your feet meet the floor. I encourage you to just close your eyes and feel your body connected with the ground underneath you. Focus on your toes, the bottom of your feet, your ankles, your calves, and your thighs. Really just feel the strength in the lower portion of your body. Your body just took you through those exercises. Send it some gratitude and just notice the strength that you feel in the lower portion of your body. Move up, notice your hips, your pelvic area, your core, up through your chest, your shoulders, your biceps, triceps, forearms, wrists, and fingers. Congratulate your upper body on bringing you through that exercise and pushing you through the times of difficulty, any challenge you found through those exercises. Notice the strength that you feel in your upper body, moving up towards your neck, right through the top of your head. Taking a nice deep breath, the next step in this exercise is just to observe any areas in your body that feel a little bit of tension or pain. Sending some compassion, not trying to change the pain or the tension that you feel, but just noticing it, just observing it. Get curious about where it's coming from. And just breathe and be with it. And the last part is P. P for progress. You can open your eyes back up. The last part, progress, that brings us right into the question I want you guys to think a little bit about for today. Is there an area of your life in which you feel you've made progress over the last few weeks? And that could be, physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Where do you think you've made some progress? And if you feel like you haven't made any progress, try to reflect on those areas of your life and where do you see the greatest possibility of you being able to make progress, and what steps can you take moving towards progress. So those are the things that I want you to think about for the reflection question today. I will post that question as well in the comment section, and then you can either answer in the comments or send me a message or an email. So hopefully you enjoyed today, and please let me know how you found doing the video, not as a live feed, but as a pre-recorded video. Hopefully there was less technical difficulties there. So please let me know your thoughts either way on that, and I will see you guys again on Monday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Be safe and be well.